Every day, educators are working harder. So why aren't the results changing? Welcome back to episode 13 of In the Know with Mr. O. Today we're going to talk about systems level leadership. Okay? If things aren't working at a granular level, that means that there is a failure to implement at a system-wide level. I appreciate that sun going down in this video. Although the future is bright for many of you. We have to think about, as educators, when you get into a central basis, right? Even at building basis, even at a classroom basis, what are the systems that you have in place that affect change in the direction that you want to go as you get more granular? I was at a safety conference at Lehigh University, which is a very prestigious university in Pennsylvania. Had the grace to be able to go there with my superintendent, with my background as a district safety director at my previous school district. And one of the unique things that we were able to kind of go over and discuss there is, we got in groups with other school districts. We were talking about trauma-informed approaches. We were talking about different ways that school districts handle situations that go awry that school boards then therefore have questions on, such as bullying, harassment, anything of the like. And what we found out was that we had a very, very good systems approach from our pupil services department that was better than a lot of other districts. Now, not everything is perfect, right? And not every system is perfect in every district. But we noticed that many people did not have all the checks and balances and steps that we had in terms of documentation, getting to the root cause of things, and letting the appropriate authorities, personnel, parents, teachers, staff, counselors, case managers, you name it, no. So we realized that the checks and balances and steps that we had there, and listening to some of the speakers talk that were giving presentations there, not only about mental health and what was going on, but also the physical systems approaches to safety and security. That systems level management is so important. Now, broaden that scope across all departments in a school district. You have to realize school districts touch a lot of different industries. Food service, right? Business, education, technology, artificial intelligence now, right? Mental health, pretty much anything that you can think of in relation to human development. There are so many different avenues that you have to go through and look at while you're a student here at school. So you have to have proper systems. When it comes to academic systems, what levels of rigor do you have? What do you want them to know? Who is all involved? How does the curriculum look? What sort of decisions do you make from a district level that affects all of the teachers, the students, the principals, and how are those things being rolled out? What do the parents have to say? What direction does the community want to go? Do you have a local business or company that is the heart and soul of the community that you want to keep generating a pipeline of students for in all different industries there? You have to create a systems levels approach, but you have to first determine what a goal is that you want through a vision, mission statement, or a comprehensive plan, okay? And if you're a teacher, you have to think, what is the goal of what I want my students to learn? Do I have a curriculum map? How do I want them to get there? What innovative ways do I want to use to make the classroom engaging? You have to have a systems levels approach. When you're at a district level, a lot of things are driven by policy. Do you look at the policy? Is the policy reviewed? Does it explain the steps necessary to take to reach the goal of what you want to do as a leader, whether it's as a superintendent, a director of a specific department, or as basic as a teacher in a classroom trying to get 25 to 28 to maybe 30 kids in a classroom learning the way that you want to go, and how are you going to do it? It takes a system levels plan, okay? I have been blessed and had a great life in which I have been around great educators who have had systems levels approaches, and I am willing to talk to those in a lot of specific areas, such as safety, obviously instruction and learning. I even have a big background in real estate, right? But I'm able to talk to those. So as I always say, please reach out via the communication channels that are on my YouTube. Send me a message, send me an email, visit my website, upper90consulting.net, anything that you would like to have these sorts of conversations about how I could help grow you as a professional or look at things in a systems levels approach. But more importantly, always tune into these videos because I would like to engage in a dialogue. Comment on the video. Let me know what you would like to talk about. But remember, if there is no systems levels approach, the same challenges will show up every single school year, year after year, and you have to ask yourself why. All right? Thank you for tuning in. Episode 13 of In the Know with Mr. O. I'll see you later.